Chill vibes. Hello. I see everybody's having fun with Twitch ads. Chill vibes for all. I'm sure we're not going to be screaming and shouting at whatever the hell Sherlock's going to say this time. Screaming chill vibes. Only the best. Shame about the lack of sleep, Kira, but hopefully soon. As soon as is plausible. Remember when he filmed a dead body and put it on YouTube? Me? What? I think he's trying to make us forget he did that by going around with his peely-wally abs about. Peely-wally? What are these phrases? Probably conk out the moment you're done babysitting and safely home. Yee! When all is safe and cozy. Have captions on, how do you turn them off? I don't know! Turn them off! Did it? Okay, cool. Right. Hi. How you doing? Let's hop on over to the game. Kaswoosh, that's Kiki. What was the shock? That's muting my microphone. There we go. Lest we forget, this is supposed to be a horror game. Don't know why the Dutch defence is trying to recruit via Twitch by interviewing people who fight for the freedom to go clubbing. Yeah, there's not quite an alignment of goals there, really, is there? Yeah, remember, this is spooky season. This isn't just let's rail on Sherlock for being weird. This is Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. It started with a cutscene of Watson having Cthulhu nightmares. Blood. Peely Wally, with the Wally pronounced... Or Peely Wheelie? Oh, rhyme with rally, or Peely Wally. Scott's adjectival expression meaning pale, wan, and off colour. In the sense of looking unwell and tired. Oh. I wonder if it comes from pale and wan. That'll be fun. Was he mood during the ad like, did you mix up your target audience? You're spooked. Oops. Yes, so last time we started this game, we have discovered that a bunch of people who either have just come to Britain or not too long ago came to Britain from various places are being kidnapped. There's the butler of a wealthy person down the road. There's the bodyguard of a princess who's just arrived. There's a few other people here and there. There's the son of a Nepalese, I believe. Nepalese woman. A bunch of people have just gone missing. Sherlock Holmes has decided that there are two people involved in this, one of whom is imaginary. And yeah, we're just wandering around. And Sherlock can speak Nepalese really well. Yes. Have you all seen those giant skeletons people can get to decorate their homes because you drove by a couple and saw them for the first time recently, and they toll. They toll. Not expecting them, and you kind of sort of love them, but you also don't want to walk by one. They're creepy but neat. Get one to look over the stranded cows. Yeah, cool. So, oh yeah, there's also apparently a smuggling ring who were also trying to sell alcohol, and they tested their alcohol by force-feeding it to the postman. We also helped somebody get the prosthetic hand because it was dropped by the drunk postman. Honestly, this story is making not a lot of sense and has nothing to do with Cthulhu so far. But I am reliably informed by this, at least this starting thing, that there will be Cthulhu. Don't know why the first good walkthrough you found was in Dutch. So yes, we are down by the docks, by the Thames, in search of this imaginary Hindi man, maybe? Your interest buggering up, so no idea if you can actually watch. Oh no! I am streaming at 60 frames a second. This is the first game stream I'm streaming at 60 frames a second. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, this is not exactly the most graphically intense game, but don't have walkthrough this time because you're in your car and waiting away from your Wi-Fi. There is, I believe, an in-game thing. Can't remember where it is, but there is one. You can give me hints in Dutch. Ooh, that'd be fun. Learn Dutch as I go. Right, yes, and this was the door of somebody who's involved in the smuggling ring. What's happened? Everything's written down in this. Oh, there's also some symbols we found at a pub. Oh yeah, they were carved into a bench, right? And there was someone who we need to find. New details. Yes, so the person who was last seen with the Nepalese boy, is missing an eye and wears a silver ball in its place. Apparently, that is according to the barman of the pub, Dirty Sommers. Signed on with the ship. He was here looking to hire some men. Blah blah blah. And then of all sorts came. Yeah, and then he carved something into the bench. This is us giving the hand back to the person. This is the smuggler whose door we're at the moment. And all we were looking for was a parcel. So they smuggle in that door. Then walkthrough mentioned something about him last time, but follow your heart and go wherever you feel you need to. Oh. Think I remember? I shouldn't be at the smuggler right now. Nice.
What about it?
I am missing something.
We're missing something. Okay, cool. We also have a map where we can just sort of teleport around. The Nepalese's house. Wharf 13, smugglers. Let's go back here. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Da-ding! Cousin of Midsummers. We were trying to go into this house, because this was the person we came here to see. But there's no one home, apparently. And this is where we saw...
Here.
No one's here. And this is where we saw people in here, and we promised to help find the young Nepalese chap. The walkthrough was lying to you. That's a good start. Why are walkthroughs like this? Is there anything else I can see here? No, I can only talk to you.
Petro, Hidoka.
Oh yeah, the wonderful subtitles which just say the language they're speaking and not the words. Good job, alright. Watson, what do you have to say?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Thanks. Real great. What do we have in our inventory? We have a knife, pelican medallion, which I believe was belonged to the Nepalese boy, some rope which we found, which is not related to the rope we found at the original crime scene because that had soot on it, and fresh water, which is why we're at the Thames, and a hook which used to belong to the man whose prosthetic hand we just gave to them. So I'm assuming at some point we need to put the rope on the hook and fish something out somewhere. Yeah, thanks, Watson. Think you were getting ahead of things? Look, you know my luck with spooky season games and walkthroughs. Never blame you. Now look at this little jog. I have to toggle run in this. There we go. Even though it was already toggled on. Good game. This is the remastered version. Anything to find around here? Can you see anything in the void? Holmes? Doesn't look like it. We did run around here for a while, not really finding anything. Sort of Silent Hill dockside. Anything down here? It's an alleyway, there might be. You never know. It has its own camera angle, but it's pointless. Good. I'm occasionally pressing spacebar. That tells me if there's anything I can interact with. Because I don't usually like using those things in point-and-click games, but I don't trust this game, so... Run, Holmes. You have run toggled. What's here? Is that something? No? There might be. This building looks interesting. Anything in this alleyway? Nope. So many alleyways. They really want to show me. Stop. Actually run. Run, Holmes. Do it. 12. The hook's been in his bottom. It has. Mwah. There is also... here we go. This is where I might expect to use a rope and a hook. No? No. Okay, well. Ignore me then. Oops. I was going to say something, but I have forgotten. Well, sure is it. Oi, oi, oi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's a palaver? I love the word palaver. One of the great words. Gosh, there really is an awful lot of nothing around here, isn't there? That's how we got to the smuggler's house. I remember that much. Mwah. You're right, there was. You'll get there eventually. Hey, oops. Part lava. Yes, exactly. The father insect. Okay, let's move slightly to the side. Does that help?
Sherlock, Watson, this is not the time to be making out in an alleyway.
Okay, fine, walk to the side. There we go. Watson's very needy. Tom. So many lit up places that aren't important. That's game design, you know. If you want somebody to ignore something, light it up really brightly. I'm bored of exploring. Let's go back to the pub, see if we can find anything. Wedding. The Cursed Mermaid, apparently, which is a very British name for a pub. Very much so, totally. Can I show people things? Well, I'd show them the medallion, maybe? Anything interesting?
Have you found anything of importance, sir?
Yes. Would you like... No? Okay, fine. Anything else from you, sir? Because I do have to...
No, I have nothing to say to him.
Fine. Quite happily talk to the landlord, but...
What do you make of this, Holmes?
I make you in the way. All right. I'm going to allow Hekunt.
Hey Chris, Zolzik Elzia, he kunt het medalen onder alcoholstokers laten ze en voor in hint.
Impeccable. Alcohol stokers. Yeah. Also, what's wrong with that is that you wrote he instead of ye. Anything else in here? Did I give clues and Dutch? There you go. I'm desperately trying to pass it. I got most of it. I'm just trying to actually pass the meaning. What the guide says to do. Right, okay. Look, I'm trying to work it out. What's Stokers? That's the bit that's throwing me, I think. Oh, that's it. General strike, factory closed. I think I have that font. Use context clues. Yes. Hmm.
Petro, hidoka.
Nope, you have nothing to say. Yeah, this sentence constantly looks like a void. I mean, it is. But that's a different matter. Oh, I can unequip things. That would be great if I knew what Betterkent meant. Yeah, something about making your own alcohol. So is that equipment, I guess? Alcohol making equipment. So I can use the medallion on the alcohol making equipment. Or see if you can use? No? No? No, I'm bad. Alright? I barely read English. And now the thing's gone. Rephrase it, please. Rephrase it for a toddler. Yeah, he's gone. Wait, we're allowing cunt. Oh, smokelars. Ah, okay. So we can. Okay. There.
What?
One other thing.
There we go.
Have you seen this before?
Yes, I saw it. One of the dock workers, an odd sort, gave it to a gang member, Brannock. He wanted Brannock to join their gang, or I don't know what. Must have been nigh on 2 weeks ago. 2 days later, he went missing, and not a word since.
This man who gave your friend the pendant, can you describe him?
Not very tall, strong, wearing a red cap, and he with a hare lip. You could likely find him near Warehouse 12. He told Brannock he worked there.
Thank you. By the way, my friend the postman feels badly used. You should change the recipe.
Oh, I was sure of that. Turnips weren't near rotted enough. Maybe they need a longer soaking in the gutter water. Now, off with a pair of you.
For reference, what you're trying to say is that alcohol stoken means you make your own alcohol. That's just the verb people use for it. Okie dokie, yes. It makes a lot more sense, because I was like, why am I trying to show the medallion to brewery equipment? There's Lartenzine, like you're letting something see. I got that, and I got the medallion. Internet says no today. Oh no, I'm sorry. Have a good time. We'll give you a summary. Well, we were by Warehouse 12. I literally pointed it out, didn't I? Run, Sherlock, run! I don't think it was... Was it this far? But I guess also in my mind I was like, well, we already established that we couldn't do anything with the smugglers yet. It turns out we could. I just had to have the thing in my hand. Okay, now I've just walked around in a circle. Let's go around. Run! I haven't gone around to... Where are we? Where is this? Okay, I know where we are. We have to go all the way around here. Is it on my map? No, but it's like around there. So we'll get that. Run! This is where you found the postman. I've just run past there. I think I remember how to get there, even if it's a bit awkward. Run! Infuriating man. Here we go. $12. There we are.
What a pity. The window is closed and the front door is barred. We must gain entry. But how?
But why in blazes are we breaking in? Ah, Holmes!
Diddle-a-ding. Glad you got smokkelars. Again, half of learning Dutch, if you already know English, is just pronouncing things in weird accent to make it feel more
The
English.
door is barred.
Yes, there is something here.
Meh. Yeah, it's a window. Holmes. Would the hook aid?
Yes, there is something here.
Would the knife
All the
aid?
drawers are locked.
Yes, there is something here.
There is something here, apparently. Would the rope aid?
Yes, there is
It's
something.
not going to open.
However you slice it, it seems we've reached a dead end.
What a pity.
But why in
But why in? This side. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Unless I have to run to the end and then suddenly there is something there. But
Yes, there is something here.
there is something here. Force it open with the
Yes,
medallion.
there is something here.
Nope. You overestimate the vocabulary. So talk a little bit more about mares and highways. What is he out teaching me? How to set fires on beaches. And how much my attic smells of my granddad's feet. I can combine things. The game has not explained this, but the game has not explained this, but you can combine things.
Yes, there is something here.
It's a game.
Yes, there
Oh
is
god,
something
there is
here.
something here. I was rather hoping that would be the answer.
Yes, there is something here.
There is something here.
It's boarded shut. I'll need to find another way
Hey,
in.
Why in
Grimps.
blazes are we breaking?
Did you know there is something here?
Is that well nearby? Oh, okay, there's something here. Problem solved. Oh, I'm Watson now. How do I guide him to open the thing? Gameplay. Riveting. I have to. Okay. What's that sound effect?
Bravo, Holmes.
Ah, it bites.
What? That was a fishing joke.
A splendid catch, Watson, but I prefer to let it go. After you.
He walks in first anyway. Right. Anyway, yes.
I need something.
Knowing how to collect really helped with that one.
This should prove useful.
Blood! Iron bar. Break it open.
Sails, and according to this tab, the case is measured 2 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter.
No, they don't. It's 3 times as long as it is wide. You can see from the... whatever.
Someone has emptied these cases of sailcloth to hold something very different, but still suited to their particular form.
That is not...
Oh my God, Holmes, you do not mean that all these crates are better called coffins?
My favourite sitcom. Sherlock, are you dumb? Do you know numbers? I just picked up. And storm lantern. And blood. Examine the blood.
Blood!
Blood! Hang on, is that the voice line from the beginning? I'm gonna have to go back and check. That's all we could examine. Okay, cool, fantastic, good. That's not suspicious.
We can't do this in such a way. How could we lift up this weight?
Let us pause to consider the facts, Watson. No mystery
It's
can
sealed up.
resist an
I can't get
agile
through.
mind.
Thing with adventure games, there's always locked doors. Okay, well, I could interact with that, and now I can't. Examine the footprints on the floor.
Look closely, Watson. These marks upon the ground tell the tale. There were repeated trips made between the place with the sailcloth and that large box.
Wait, between where? The place with the sailcloth and the large box. What's this? This isn't a large box, and it's not the place with the sailcloth. The place with the sailcloth is the box. What would you... Am I missing something? What do we got over here? Tanning racks or something? These make me think of Silent Hill 2. Okay, I can fill this up with water, I guess. Marvellous. You know Sherlock likes inventing things, yeah. There's that, but I still want to work out how it connects the things. Presumably, obviously, we have to attach the rope to the thing and then whatever, but... Still some things I can pick up, thank you. Well, that's the rope. Well... Wait by the door? No. Aha! Watson, you're in the way. Creature. Needle. Pin.
The end of this hat pin is covered with blood.
A bloody hat pin. Passport of Amos Colby. Nationality, United States. They're not from the United States. They are the United States. Date and place of birth, April 20th, 1852, Boston, Massachusetts. Hey! Entered the country 22nd of August, 1894. Nom. Me. Number K. So 30 to 40 minutes from you. Eee. Little alien guy. There's aliens in this. Aliens!
Look, Watson, a page torn from an American passport. One Amos Colby, 36 years old, from Boston, Massachusetts. He arrived here just 3 weeks ago. What business did he have here?
This drawing on the back of this page, it resembles some vision of a demon.
Ablium.
And, good God, Holmes, it was drawn with blood.
It would seem likely that whoever cut themselves with this pin
That's the second thing
is
you noticed.
also the artist of this demoniac image.
Here
Demoniac.
now, this is hardly reassuring.
Blood.
Blood. None of this interesting. Sure. Blood. Blood. Gallons of and stuff.
Demoniac.
Demoniac.
We can't do this in such...
Let us pause to...
Let us pause. Can I examine objects now? Not entirely sure what the pin's gonna do. Well, let's mess around with the thing a bit more. Looks like just a well here. Close enough. He tried. So push this over to the trough, I guess. That that rope does not meet that frame up there. Ah, okay. Well, that doesn't do what I thought. Oh, oh. There are sides to this. Okay. I thought I just clicked on it. I mean, I thought I just clicked on it because I thought I clicked on the right... No, climb up the thing. Holmes? Holmes? Get up. Get up there. Get up. No, don't push it. Don't put... Bad, Holmes.
Get in, Watson. I'll push you.
No, not that way. No, no. I clicked on the left. Get around here. Now click it. Thrilling action. How adventure games should be. 8 out of 10 IGN. Okay, click the rope this time. What? 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 Okay. I think that was supposed to symbolize that I'd grabbed the rope, and I then need to click on the bucket handle to tie them together. Right now then, I need to grab the bottom of this rope and then attach it there. Okay, that's a mechanic I now understand. That's fine. And now we push it back.
I cannot do this.
What? What do you mean? Why not? What do you want? What? This is what? What do you mean? That's the solution to the puzzle.
I cannot do this.
That doesn't help me very much, Holmes. Do I cut the rope that's holding it up? That's not the clue you... That's not the right clue for that, Holmes. I'm missing something, maybe? Not, I can't do this.
Bravo, Holmes.
Criminal damage.
Watson, we must inspect this place carefully and leave no stone unturned. We have little time.
Can do.
Good God. Holmes, where are we?
We're just underneath
Tread
the building.
lightly, Watson. This place seems alive and watchful.
What? What does that mean? Not very Sherlock. Also, Watson, do you want to come down with me, or are you too spooked? Spooked by the dark. Now we're getting to spooky season.
I need something.
Ah, here we go.
I need something.
A lantern? Ooh, no. What? 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 What are you trying to... What? This cold dark hallway seems alive. We all need something, be more specific. Should we look at the buttons first, maybe? So I guess I have to work out an order for this. Oh, hey, Watson. Are all the symbols on the wall complete? Probably not. Do I have to, like, go? And now it's done. 5. 5. 3. Demon. 9. H. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm supposed to match them up with these. So, can we check the notebook? Oh yeah, the markings on the table. Top symbols. Bat wings, hourglass eye, crying eye, screaming demon.
I need something.
Bat wings. A screaming demon. Crying eye. We're gonna have to draw these. Hang on, let me get back. Because this evening's brain is not keeping information in its head, and that's not good for an adventure game. Right, let's go. Documents. Little dancing crab. Hourglass eye. Crying eye. Little screaming demon. The game doesn't convey, but I only need 2 of the symbols. Okay. So I'm assuming they're the 2 of the ones I have here, which would be Crying Eye and Screaming Demon. Because they're the ones I think I found. This is Screaming Demon, if I recall. That's Screaming Demon. Crying Eye, was that this one? Yeah, that looks like Crying Eye. Yeah, 2 is a dumb number of symbols to know for puzzles. But specifically, where one of the clues has 6 and the other one has 4. Crying Eye and Screaming Demon are the names of your children. Still more sensible than Musk. So, what I need then... well, let's see. Do they have the complete ones here? Well, that's Screaming Demon. Was that Crying Eye? No, it was not. Oh, it allows me to open clues there. That's Crying Eye down there. Okay, well, that didn't work. Let me leave. Let me leave. Let me leave. Thank you. You were wrong. Jeep was wrong. The 2 per wall. Yeah, that's crab. That's dancing crab. Yeah, dancing crab. Is hourglass? Oh, that's hourglass down there. Okay. So it's like dash and robot hand. Robot hand. Stop doing. And T with the dash. There we go. T with the stupid one. No, I blame the walkthrough. It's the walkthrough that's yes. No, it is the walkthrough who's wrong. A lot of things on the floor here. Holmes, not interested. Not interested in talking about any of that. No, okay. Things loading in. Spooky. Spooky, scary loading times. Cthulhu. Scurry pillars.
What a horror!
We didn't bring our watering can, was it? Oh, wow, okay. Well, we're just here now.
This man fought hard before his tragic end. The dreadful-looking broken statuette reveals much about his terrible struggle.
This message is engraved in some language unknown to me. I must make a copy of this message before the police arrive. A herd of buffalo could not leave a greater mess than the local constabulary.
Do it then.
This message is engraved. I must make a copy.
Do it.
This message is engraved. I must make a copy of this.
Do the thing. Okay, let's examine the body. Doesn't look great. Did you just steal something? You recognize that guy? It's Fred. Yeah, that's a handle, right?
This man has a small wound on his left thumb. He must have drawn that strange figure in blood on the torn passport page.
Must he? Must he really? Pay real money for a Sherlock Holmes game where he just does not speak. His thumb, though, not the index finger. We done with that? We are done. I guess trigger warning.
This man was bound with rope shortly before his death.
Unpleasant body stuff. Wasn't quite expecting that here. Steel. Okay, it's just hands. We're good. Blisters. Fingerprint.
This man's right index finger is coated with dust.
He's coated. It's coated with dust. Call this Holmes Frogger for his amazing leaps. Er is een andere plek waar je naartoe kan gaan in deze ruimte. Ah, okay. I did wonder if I could go to the side. Aha!
The left sleeve of this costume bears slight traces of blood, and here the pocket is pierced. Aha! There appear to be papers inside.
Aha! Quite camp.
Aha.
Aha! Sorry, I'm trying to read Dutch. Northwood Agency. Any matter of discreet investigations? For you, we shall search the world. Did I put new pants on my flute yet? No! Can't afford it. 154 Pennsylvania Lane, Boston, Massachusetts. There's the thumbprint. Yeah, there's no more on that specifically.
What a peculiar drawing.
I found a strange drawing scrawled into the dust on the floor in a secret room located in Warehouse 12. It appears to be of a rectangle containing a cross.
Eniminer of discreet investigations.
Eniminer. Do 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 do. Oh, hello, bunch of beds. Just across on the square, Holmes. Calm down. Smooch. Watson. 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 Get out of the way.
This should prove useful.
Coal. Or making charcoal rubbings, I guess. You're walking all over the evidence. He doesn't care about that. The constabulary are buffaloes, he tells you. Yeah, Watson, literally, why are you here? Moral support.
A box full of pendants in the shape of a pelican. These are brothers to the one found at the Napolis house. Quite useless. These trinkets are nothing but charming decoys. A box full of...
You don't have to spell out the red herrings in the game, Holmes. More teleporting scenery. Watson, get out of the way. You're not smart, you're not pretty, you're tacky, and I hate you. This one isn't written by Moffat, by the way, just to let you know. Somehow worse. Like, Wallart's nice, he doesn't care.
This water contains a strong opiate.
Ah, for the kidnapping.
That smell.
I recognize it well. Oh, that's Japanese. Gary, help. There it is. That's chi, na. No, that's not no, it's the other one. Ray. I doubt it's supposed to actually mean anything. There's something here. There it is.
Metal boxes, and here is one that still bears a label. It is in the shape of a flower, which appears to be Edelweiss, and it is black. How remarkable. They are not common. I must take the contents of this box to Baker Street for a more thorough analysis.
I must steal this. Can't see anything. No worries, it's just randomly on the wall. Also, you're running on 3 hours sleep, so. You know, but you truly dislike a character just being there without it adding anything to the game. Yes.
Opiate, beyond all doubt.
You are right. This is definitely an opiate. Holmes, could these villains be opium smugglers?
I was hoping for some paper. Do I have paper? Oh, I can use the advertisement, nice.
This message is engraved in some language unknown to me. I must make a copy of...
I am aware.
Asterisk loud snorting noises asterisk definitely opiates, Watson.
Done with the same enthusiasm as the voice actor. Thanks, Hazel. Cool. Symbols copied from the stela in the temple. There's nothing really I can make out of that.
Excellent. A perfect copy of those symbols.
Perfect.
Bravo, Holmes!
I saved the day.
This unfortunate man must have interrupted the kidnappers while they were transferring their victims.
What are you speaking about?
All of the kidnapped people were kept here, and from the look of things, for some days. There must have been a good number of them, so they were drugged to keep them docile. Then, with the vile assistance of riffraff hired by Dirty Summers, they loaded these people into the missing cases from the warehouse. Last night, these poor unfortunates were loaded onto a waiting ship, their destination as yet unknown.
Oh my God! Holmes! Look!
Move back from the microphone, you're clipping. We walk back and then walk forward again. It's a Zamble. Ugh. Oh wow, we're just going right here, are we? Yeah, great effect. Eels? Eels up inside you. Find an entrance where they can.
Let's leave this place, Watson. We can do nothing here.
There's no reaction. We should probably leave. In the light of my discoveries, I have come to the following conclusions. The kidnapped people were held here for several days. There was a significant number of them. Therefore, the opiate mixture, opium and morphine, was applied, which rendered them docile and easy to control. These same people were then placed into empty sail containers by Dirty Summers men and located on a ship. Loaded on a ship, rather. According to the statements of the barman from the harbour pub, this living cargo was stowed away at night as recent as yesterday, September the 5th. The destination of these poor souls? Unknown. Holmes already turned around and left during that cutscene. He's like, we should
See
go.
that this is delivered to Mr. Holmes at the Diogenes Club as quickly as possible. Do not leave without his reply, though such insistence will undoubtedly cause Mycroft some distress.
What the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I am sending a letter to my dear brother and including a reference to the strange markings I found on the temple stones. Perhaps he can make something of them. Watson, I must know what was in the metal boxes that we found in this strange temple.
You asked me to make something of the symbols that you sent me, dear brother. I find enclosed some origami cranes. Did you mention the alien slugs? I think they were just eels. Right. Box. What do we want to do with this?
Nothing.
We want to do nothing with this. Pick up all the things.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
The shutters are tightly sealed.
Yep, we have spurt again.
Nothing.
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 Yeah, there we go. We've dissolved this. with a knife.
Nothing.
Nothing. There we go.
The street is still overrun with bees,
And
Gromit.
there,
They
it is
won't let
done.
me out the door.
This is a very fine powder.
It's done. I don't know what's done, but it's done. The bees. They're done, sorted.
Nothing.
Nothing. Compounds from Mary's lump. Well, that's a spoiler, isn't it? We didn't get that from there.
Perhaps if I apply heat?
Yeah, that was...
That smell. Undoubtedly a derivative of opium and morphine.
Here.
This is the same compound on the ball found at Stennick's place.
Yeah, the lump from last time. The game just forgot to give it a different name. So it's the same item, it should be called the same thing.
How goes it, Holmes? What is the result of your analysis?
Without question, this is
It
clearly a
tastes
derivative
delicious,
of
yum
opiates.
yum.
Something still troubles me, though. The facts indicate this substance must have been used in large quantities. But no English druggist could provide such an amount. Far too risky. And I do not believe British customs would allow such a large quantity to pass through unremarked.
Well,
Unnoticed.
I am convinced of quite the opposite, Holmes.
Get in frame,
How can
Watson.
that be, Watson? Explain your reasoning.
Please remember that as a doctor, I am accustomed to the use of various compounds,
He's doing something,
including powerful derivatives such as distilled opiates. Those imported from the continent enjoy a special status with British customs, who do not bother the shipments and take little note of the quantities inside. Such shipments are easily identified by their labels. They always bear the identifying mark of the particular medical academy within that country, which has an agreement with our own governing academy. Though I can't determine the precise country of origin, I would swear the label scrap left on this crate is one such as this.
Doctor, I will never get to the end of your possibilities. You have solved this little riddle for us. Quickly, and waste no time, we must get ourselves to the custom inspector's office at the harbour.
What, now? Can't it wait for our tea? Oh, coming, Holmes.
No, I'm not isolating that audio. A bit against the law. Smugglers have to go through customs. It's the rules. Yeah, these kidnapping, murdering cultists at least adhere to the laws of customs. I'm guessing... No. Where are we going? Customs are God. Yeah, where are we going again? But, like, do isolate that audio. I thought we were going to customs or something.
I have no reason to go there.
Okay, is you just going to have a go at me until I get the right one?
I have no reason to go there.
There we go. I have reason to go here, though. We're going to God. Run, Holmes. Hello, does anybody know where customs is?
Sir, did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, and no. Tell me, where can I find the customs agent?
The man's name is Beddoes, and at this time of day, you'll likely find him on the pier near a ship.
Thank you. You have been most helpful.
Pleasure to be of service, sir.
His name isn't Beddoes. I just asked him what his name was immediately after he got punched in the face. Ah, Beddoes! Again, I was not paying attention to what he said. I really should pay attention in adventure games. Oh, hello. But the prince sees anew. Watson, get out of the way. Following the footprints, the footprint. Following the footprints wherever they may go. Dum, diddy. Diddly-dum-diddy. Okay, this is not a story beat for now, apparently. Now I have to get out. Do that, I'll teleport. What did he say? Why is that scrolling my Discord? That's really weird. On a pier near a ship. I can't whistle that quickly in June. Bored. Run. On a pier near a ship. So this is a port. Camera? It was the previous game where camera kept hiding me. Ship here. Go babysit, catch you all later. Have a good babysit. Okay, so it's not this way. Which means laziness strikes again. Good luck with the game. Good luck with the babysitting. There's a ship. Why are we... Okay, we'll just run around the building to do this, I guess. Customs. He's not there, obviously. Well, at least we got a little bit of spookiness. So I'm not entirely mistaken for including this in spooky season. Okay, well... I appear to have walked to the breadth of the pier. A pier. Well, the breadth of the side anyway. Is there... It's a wharf. We already went down there. Maybe it's all the way over here. Holmes? Holmes? Oh, he's in a house now. Go over the roof. Thank you. Follow the customs sign. Along the house with the red anchor. Oh, it... Hang on. Is this really... This is customs? O'Reilly, the child came and said Sondra was giving birth, that she claims to be the She claims me to be the father. The boat is clear. You will easily find the registers not far away. Below.
Let us hope that these registers contain what we need. They must be here, somewhere.
Apologies, horrible cold noises happened. Yeah, I was rather expecting customs to be a building with walls. Also where the camera's not pointing away from it.
These must be the registers. This one concerns special imports. Nothing definite or comprehensible here. All that they mention is that these goods were stored in Warehouse 16. I see nothing further of interest here. Best to leave these ledgers as we found them.
But we will steal the note. Warehouse 16 then? Let me get it to the map. Warehouse 16.
The iron boxes were stored here. A careful search of the place might reveal some valuable evidence.
Is it the footprints I followed? Is that it?
I see no way of opening this door.
Filthy tar, my shoes are thick with it.
That's not the only thing in here that's
I
thick.
won't be able to open the doors. They're tightly sealed.
Hold on, Watson. These traces have much to tell us. Regard how they resemble those nearby. The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also hard-soled.
There isn't a missing thing. Unless there is. There is.
The right shoe is missing a nail.
There we go.
Ah, Watson, our case would have been better served if I had applied the intelligence God granted me. If you ever have a mind to chronicle this adventure, I fear your readers will be much disappointed. I
Yes.
should have examined that area of the warehouses with more care, because this footstep is similar to those found at Stenix. We have only to follow to learn where they lead.
Quote of the game. No, there's a key there. You should probably pick that up.
Hold on, Watson. These traces...
No? Do I have to examine it with this? Oh, I wouldn't have noticed it otherwise. That's how you pick things up. If you don't pick things up with a magnifying glass, you might cause them damage. So why do they go down the back of this building and not just whatever? Sherlock's just contemplating things there. I too could only see my keys once I've held a magnifying glass over. Indeed. I'm glad they left the key. I guess I didn't really use that.
Here is a tab. This one is less damaged.
Black Edelweiss, 1896, 1611. Cool.
Excellent. We now know the source of these illicit goods. Watson, we shall now return to Baker Street. There is much to be done.
He says, talking to a wall. Return to Baker Street. If you count your
Have we
glasses, then
received
it's
any
actually
word
true.
from Mycroft?
That's fair.
It seems to me there is a letter on the table for you. Perhaps it is from Mycroft.
Sherlock, the Northwood Agency, is based in Boston, Massachusetts, America. They engage in a wide variety of confidential investigations, but generally they are regarded as specialists in international searches for missing people or works of art. They have a solid reputation built upon an outstanding record of successful results. Amos Colby was employed in Europe as one of their operatives and corresponds to the description you gave. Unfortunately, the details of his last case were confidential. As for now, I have included an approximate translation of the characters that you discovered, although it is rough and I must admit rather enigmatic. Sincerely yours, Mycroft. That your grubs go through the ether, stars like maggot in fruit. Wait for your awakening to honor you, light of abyss. He is the one that you chose to show us the beauty of deep blackness, light of abyss. He is the one who carries your mark on the body. He became one of yours, light of abyss. For his call, depths answer, and we shall answer in your name, light of abyss. His body is seaweed, his body is octopus, his voice is your voice. Let the dream and the return of the great be fulfilled. Yum.
So, the poor devil who lay under this warehouse
door
was
handle is
indeed
missing.
the owner of the passport embellished with the drawing made in blood.
Good try.
His thumb was gashed. He is most assuredly the one who made the drawing during his captivity.
Why?
But what brought him to this place?
Why do you think that?
Furthermore, if this detective agency has any standing, it rests on the reputation of its associates. They are rightly regarded as proven professionals.
Proven?
Therefore, this dying man's last efforts were to leave clues for those who might come after him. Remember, Watson, this man's forefinger was also coated with dust, and we found drawing drawn in that very same dust upon the floor.
Drawing, and
Exactly, Holmes. An addition symbol was there, placed within a rectangle.
Let us consider the facts, Watson. A number of people were taken by force underneath Warehouse 12, drugged, and then transferred in boxes by ship to some as of yet unknown destination. For the moment, London has nothing more to tell us. These people, whoever they are,
voice actors
have
all
a
over the
small
place.
advantage. We should give them no more. We must make our departure, but to what destination? Wait, Watson! I have a sudden thought. What do an Edelweiss and a rectangle containing an addition symbol signify to you?
I don't know. Christmas. What the hell's Edelweiss? Bibble.
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson, but you have missed everything of importance.
We're witnessing a Mania episode. Song from the Sound of Music? That's all I know. That's all I think of when I hear that. What is... Let me Google Edelweiss. European alpine plant of the composite family, having leaves covered with whitish down and small flower heads surrounded with conspicuous whitish bracts. Switzerland. Okay.
Switzerland, of course.
Of course.
Watson, we shall divide our tasks.
How was I supposed to
shall
know
report
that in
the
this game?
particulars of Mr. Colby's death, as this affair requires the utmost in tact and discretion.
Well, I never. Thank you, I am sure.
Watson, you know I'm impersonal, each man to his specialty. I rely on you to book passage for 2 to the continent immediately. And, Watson, see what you can learn of an institute called the Black Edelweiss and determine if it is located in Switzerland. If this place can be found, I believe it holds the answers that we seek. Now, hurry, man. The game is on.
Here we go, Jimmy, brace yourself. Oh, good. We're flying, apparently.
Hold on, Holmes, you are reading some penny dreadful. Here I thought to find you deep in
Determine
some
if
ancient
it's
news
located in
clippings,
Swiss
seeking similarities with our
Watson.
case, and yet you waste your time reading some outlandish adventure based upon some improbable hero.
Beware of considering popular literature as unworthy of our interest, Watson. Besides, am I not myself considered by some of your readers as an improbable hero living out outlandish adventures?
Oh, I take issue with hero.
Holmes, you go too far.
Let's not speak on this, Watson.
Anyway, Cthulhu.
This horrible statuette gives my nerves a shake, Holmes.
Put it in a bag.
This trip to Switzerland, it brings back unpleasant associations, doesn't it?
Watson, those events should remain where they belong, in the past. However, I will not be joining you in Switzerland. When the
'Cause I'm
train arrives
scared.
in Lyon, I'm afraid we must part company, as I have business elsewhere that will take some time.
Back at
But
my
Holmes.
house. Bye.
As a doctor, your impeccable credentials will allow you to ably advance our investigation at the Black Edelweiss Institute. My presence would likely only arouse suspicion and harm our cause.
But you're an
I'm writing
idiot,
the
so
name
it's
of a
fine.
Swiss policeman on this piece of paper. He is stationed at the village near the institute and is a most reliable and capable man. Turn to him should you entertain even the slightest suspicions during your visit.
And you, Holmes?
Hands.
As for me, Watson, I will investigate this case from the other side.
Jumps out of train, dies. Oh, I love Ten Tree Island. Switzerland, Institute Black Edelweiss. Well, we found that out pretty quickly then. September the 11th. What?
Keep your wits about you, Watson. Should you witness anything out of the ordinary, no matter how trifling it seems,
And move
go
with the
immediately
carriage.
to the valley and ask for Superintendent Bilger. I know him. He's a trustworthy fellow and has been informed of your presence in his district. He should prove to be an able ally.
Floating, yeah. The legs don't have bones. Hey, Christy. We okay? Well, we are. Kind of. Maybe. Horse, 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 horse. Horse, 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 horse. But, but. And then it's right off again. Oh, we're going to a Victorian time mental institute. Oh, great.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring. Coachman, wait for me here.
How can I help you, Mynheer?
Good day, sir. I am Dr. Watson. I have just come from London and...
You must see Fraulein Muller, please, if you could. She is over there.
Or is she? Is she over there now? Thank you very much.
She was so impatient to receive your visit. She has made remarkable progress. But the doctor can explain everything far better than I. Look, here she is now. My little daughter.
Why did she remind me of the neighbor from the Wallace and Gromit game? I am alive. What a heartwarming meeting. Then Nancy Drew. Sherman. Hi.
I should leave these good people to their reconciliation.
Fine. Blow the horn. Boring.
Good day, miss. I am Dr. Watson. I believe you have word of my visit.
Indeed, Doctor. Your letter said you wished to speak with Dr. Gyjax.
What?
I will see if he is ready to receive you.
Thank you, miss.
Gyjax.
Good morning, Dr. Watson. I must say I viewed your letter with both astonishment and pride.
Hi, Wesker.
You want to know more about our methods of treatment in order to compare them with those applied in your country.
Evil.
Indeed, Doctor. I am sure that we British could learn a great deal from our colleagues on the continent.
You are quite right, my dear Doctor. But this professional consultation could have been managed with greater efficiency and ease by correspondence. I'm sure you can understand my time, as is yours, is quite valuable. Pray tell, what precisely brought you to the Black Edelweiss, Dr. Watson?
It is quite simple. Through some random events, I encountered a man who was a former patient of yours. His actions suggested that he was suffering from such disorders as...
Good morning. I am Amos Colby from the Northwood Agency of Boston, Massachusetts.
Is something wrong,
Oh, Kira's not
Doctor?
here.
Upon my word, this man who claims to be from the Northwood Agency is an obvious fraud. The true Amos Colby died and was buried just a few days ago in London. I must now tell you everything. I am here because one of your staff has engaged in a dangerous trade between this institution and parties in England. Moreover, those activities are tied to a murderous sect, which...
And you think that this man could be one of them?
Indeed. It is entirely within reason that he is here to eliminate any traces of their criminal enterprise, if you see my meaning.
Indeed I do, Doctor. Let me show you out.
I trust that...
Please return at this same time tomorrow, and I promise I will be entirely at your disposal. But I entreat you, please maintain complete discretion on these matters. May I depend on your cooperation?
Most assuredly, but...
Oh, Watson, you are an idiot.
Good morning, sir. How may I be of assistance?
You can start by telling your men to all take a few steps back. Then we can have a nice friendly...
Very interesting. We have indications of a personality breakdown and related paranoia. I must ask you to come with me to the examination room so we can reveal your deeper problems. Do not worry, it's nothing serious.
Into the torture room with you. Me. He's watching Curse of the Ice
Stand
Sisters.
where you are.
What? I'm him? What? Just watching Curse of the Ice Sisters VOD when you said evil because we're still streaming and came here.
I need something. If I fill it with water, the doctor will have only a harmless injection to use.
Oh, are we Holmes? Are we in disguise?
Several drops alone will be enough to sedate a horse. There.
There.
That's excellent. Kunz, throw him into the holding chamber.
I would feel more comfortable without this costume. However, I am here and in proper place due to Watson's singular assistance. I must remember to thank him later. Let's hope he will act according to our plan. My next move is to learn if the London kidnapper has some accomplice here. The sedative still has some effect, but I will be myself soon.
Sorry, I just need to take a few seconds to adjust to what's just happening. It's Call of Cthulhu Drunk Vision. Great. So, his plan was, knowing Watson would be absolutely stupid enough to reveal everything immediately, he disguised himself to be somebody that Watson would know to be a fraud, and then make everybody suspicious of everybody else so that he would get in here and be fine? Okay, cool, it's worn off. Good.
Lord, what a stench. This wretch reeks of alcohol. Taking into account his state, he has also been dosed with a good amount of some soporific.
You're alright to be worried about this game, how this game would handle mental illness in Victorian times. Again, you have the sort of... the balance of, like, are these people, you know, suffering from mental illness, or are they suffering from the consequences of whatever the hell's happening here? I choose to believe the latter. Not paying attention to anything that's happening, so everything is a surprise, but also you have no investment to even be confused. I mean, I have enough investment because I have to play it, but I think you and I both understand the same amount. I have I have the disguise, meal dish on a spoon.
Lord, what a...
Considering they seem to have thrown you in a stone dungeon with no windows, definitely the latter, yeah.
The nurse will return soon. I must make it appear as if I'm still here.
I see. You have to do them individually?
It won't be necessary.
It very much will be necessary.
It won't be necessary.
I'm fairly certain it'll be necessary. I'm sorry you desperately wanted to keep the wig. Straight up jail.
The nurse will return soon. I must make it appear as if I'm...
Okay, I thought you were just going to put stuff underneath the...
This should complete
Bitch.
the illusion of my presence.
Yes.
How long, I can't be sure.
They know of my hip stub.
Closed, tight.
There an exit or something?
Closed on account of vermin.
I would not be surprised.
Closed, tight.
Put on the wig. Huh? Huh? What? 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 None of these do anything but that. Oh, oh. Oh, is this a rearrange? It's the bloody Tower of Hanoi. Yeah, Skyrim did it better. Controversial opinion. If the rest is blind, then sure.
It would be better to turn back.
Okay. I'm glad you let me run down the corridor before you said that. Spoon! The spoon, Christy. The universal implement. This is just a dungeon. Labor. What does that mean?
I must hide and avoid the nurse, else he will raise an alarm, and I must find some means of neutralizing him.
Spoon!
Perhaps I could put him to sleep somehow.
Spoon! Have you considered talking to him?
I encourage all personnel to read Dr. Blensmoth's book. When you finish with it, please leave it here for your colleagues, Dr. Gyjax. I must hide and avoid the... An old puppet, almost as welcoming as Fraulein Muller.
Who?
A scale. This won't be of any use to me.
Thanks for pointing it out, then.
I must hide and avoid the nurse, else he will raise an alarm, and I must find some means of neutralizing him. Perhaps I could put him to sleep somehow.
Oh, the desk lady. She was nice. I'm gonna assume I shouldn't go further into that room. She was the only person who wasn't weird.
Hey, you! Hmm? What are you doing out there? Huh? You are not a nurse. Come on, get me out of here.
I'm very sorry, my friend. I can't help you as I'm just passing by.
I'm not your friend. I am Maurizio. I can promise you won't get very far if you don't set me free. My cries will bring the entire hospital on your trail.
You know, I'll go back on what I said before.
Well, my friend, I mean Maurizio, it looks like you have logic on your side, but I don't have the key to your cell, and the door looks quite solidly built. What do you make of our dilemma?
The door may be solid, but the lock is worthless. There is a room at the end of the corridor where the repairman from the mainland stores his supplies. I am positive there is a crowbar inside. The key is hidden in a crack near the door, as he's afraid of losing it.
Doesn't matter how many times you laugh, you're not getting the gig again.
When you get the crowbar,
Not help you get more work. Well, thank you, Maurizio. This game is very good at telling mechanics are a thing. Okay, good. Annoyingly, the one word in that sentence I don't know is the one that I think is quite crucial. We're allowing cunt.
Attention. Reconstruction and installation of water pipe. Dangerous. Do not enter. We shall definitely enter.
Got the key. What? How? 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 You don't know? I have to look at the controls. Okay. We're just gonna pick that anvil up. Okay. This metal pipe. Apparently we could quite easily knock out the guard with that. Left control. Okay. We have that. Caliper. Okay.
I must measure them first before taking them.
Why? You just picked up an anvil. You've got room.
The diameter of this pipe is 18 millimeters. The diameter of this pipe is 10 millimeters. The diameter of this pipe is 16 millimeters. The diameter of this pipe is 22 millimeters.
Okay. At what point did Britain adopt the metric system? Now, I don't know what we need. We could pick them all up.
The diameter of this
Shut
pipe...
up.
These pipes are too large to carry more than one at a time.
You have an anvil in your pocket. Okay, well, hopefully the 16 millimeters was enough. Also, what did that say? Pipe of 16 millimeters diameter. Quite how I would phrase it, but whatever. Just put an anvil in your shoes. I didn't find a crowbar, but I did find an iron pipe. Or an iron bar thing. Back to Maurice, or whoever it was. Hi.
Closed. Tight.
Locked, eh?
Closed. Tight.
The gates are shut.
Hey, do you want a doll?
Bring me the crowbar.
Oh, I had to give you the crowbar. I can't open it myself.
Bless you.
That's a snuffling
And
sound.
here you are. Greetings. Careful. You best not linger here. If they find you, they will throw you down below. Into the depths. Into hell.
Yeah, thank you, Smeagol. Yeah, exactly.
What's he doing there? Stop him, quickly!
Stand where you are.
But you look like you're made out of fabric. You didn't have wrists.
It seems that Maurizio finally attracted...
Oops. Anything interesting in here? I'm assuming not. Well, left control goes in first person mode, so can I do it? Controls. No. You sure that walkthrough's right? Have you got the walkthrough for the new game?
And avoid the
And not this
else
one.
He will raise an alarm, and I must find some means of neutralizing him. Perhaps I could put him to sleep somehow.
No? Okay. I'm gonna do a quick little save here. Should have rotated it, really. Okay, maybe there's like a trigger for me to get to a place where I can do that now. Maybe there's a specific point at which it's like, okay, now you have to be sneaky. No, okay. Just straight up, boom.
No, it can't be. It can't end like this.
Oh, it was all a dream, it's fine. Well, you're safe.
I must hide and avoid the...
Yes, I am aware. But apparently... I can't. Oh! C gives me a little map. I'm gonna press button and see what happens. I for inventory makes sense. T for documents makes sense. R for first person makes sense. Well, yeah, I guess go up the stairs now. Oops. Oh, anything around here? I think you need to. Get. There was a way there. We saw it. Come on, Mr. Holmes.
Closed. Tight.
Fantastic. If you had the needles, think you have everything from that room. Okay, I guess I needed to get a thing that would actually fit these. Run, please. Thank you. Again, run is a toggle in this game. I'm not turning it off, he just stops. Because what are they? They're 18, 15, and 12.
These pipes are too large.
Shush.
The diameter of the diameter.
18.
The
Okay,
diameter.
so this is the only one that actually fits the dimensions of the syringe we have, so I should take that.
These pipes are too large to carry more.
Oh, stop, Holmes.
These pipes are too large.
Wait, I need the 16 one. Oh. Okay, so it's unrelated then, I guess.
These pipes are too large to carry more.
Okay. Don't get it either. Well, I'm sure there'll be a puzzle later on that will have the thrilling conclusion of us needing to backtrack here. So we can just avoid that. Okay, upstairs. Zycomet? What does that mean? Apart from he, they. Side, okay. I never did try this door.
Closed. Tight.
That's why. Finished performing wing reattachment surgery on Teddy's favourite duck toy. You can actually sit and watch this now. No.
Locked.
Locked. Okay. What? No. I definitely clicked on the floor up here. Holmes, behave. Here. Maybe he does belong here. Okay. Probably investigate this room first.
Closed. Tight.
No favourite duck toy for you, Holmes. Oh, this is the happy room. Sedative. Yep, that's the camera angle I wanted. I think that was so that we didn't get the dizzy thing. I just didn't do it in time because I was sitting here going, what the hell is happening?
I have no reason to go there.
Why do you not have a reason to do it?
I have no reason to go there.
Well, unluckily for you, I have a bunch of keys.
Closed. Tight.
Use the keys. Well, sorry, I've just read what Oops posted, and I'm proud of myself for actually understanding the vast majority of it. And what?
Blaspijp.
Yes, a blast pidge. We're gonna make a blowpipe out of a syringe and a pipe. Okay. We just stuck the syringe in the pipe. We're just gonna blow it at the guy. Okay. Je hebt sleutels die je op de kast kunt gebruiken. Say it again with a little logic. Cast both? No, stop. Just getting him to walk upstairs is more difficulty than you might think. Need the sleutels to label? Sure.
As long as I keep my distance, I now appear as if I am a male nurse.
Okay. If you ever gonna force, we just picked up some keys, but no, we have to force the lock with a spoon. Yeah, we're gonna make a blowpipe by sticking a syringe in a pipe. We are doing that. And of course, once we blow the syringe out of it, that will naturally force all of the stuff in the syringe into the thing that we blow it at, because that's how syringes work. Wrong way. Although keep my distance, I may now appear as a male nurse. If you don't keep your distance, you're a female nurse. And there's a very small boundary point between the two of them in which you're a non-binary
and
nurse.
Avoid the nurse, else he will raise an alarm, and I must find some means of neutralizing him.
With the blowpipe. I'm gonna save again. That's not where I clicked. Okay, Still can't crouch.
A scale. This won't be of any use to me.
Exactly how you got the flu juice injected in you yesterday. Pharmacist stood at the end of one room and you stood at the other, and you bet him 20 quid if he couldn't hit a moving target. Oh no. Yeah, if we could disguise why I even knocked the nurse unconscious, because we'd have to get close to use this blowgun. I'm very excited about the scale that he doesn't want to use. Well, I can look at the painting apparently. Okay. Let's get away from that because it's awful.
A medicine man is not always at the service of life.
Okay, this is how we're...
I must hide and avoid the nurse, else he will raise an alarm, and I must find some means of neutralizing him. Perhaps I could put him to sleep somehow.
Have you considered doing the blow dart from here? You could. You really could. Can we go further upstairs? I still don't know how to crouch. Apparently there is a crouch button, but I don't know what it is. Hang on. Let me look in the files for the game. Adventure game logic. This is how adventure games should be. 8 out of 10. IGN. I was about to say IBS. GG. Schlock. Game.ini. Anything in the controls for crouching? This appears not to be a place where crouching can happen. All controls are changed. User.ini. Also not useful. Okay, well, I'm going to do a bit more exploring. Approaching from the right, it'll automatic... That movement actively represented my mental state. This gave me a game over last time. I wouldn't be inclined to want to try this again. Okay.
You're doing great, Crimpsy.
Well done.
We just punctured that person's jugular.
Their laboratory seems to have all the usual equipment. If need be, I can use this. Their laboratory
does need be? That person is fully dead. Don't care what weird talents you have, Holmes.
This product is primarily composed of potash, which, if blended in precise proportions with water and chlorine, creates a spectacular smoke. But I will also need a bottle or container of some sort. These cans won't do. They're too large.
Okay. Oh no, we're trapped.
Strange. These appear to be pink crystals. These boxes contain chlorine.
These boxes contain chlorine. Oh no, Christie's internet's being bad. Oh, and Dark couldn't watch. I think I might switch back to 30 frames per second. I think some things are messing up. But that's fine. Everyone seemed to fine with 30 frames a second, and I'm sure you guys are perfectly happy not seeing this game in a crisp 60 frames per second, even though so much action is happening. He's gay, Crystal.
This box contains bottles labelled Black Edelweiss, which are identical to those found in the London sect hideouts. As I suspected, they most definitely came from here. I will take one.
In a room at Black Edelweiss, I found some boxes with labelled bottles identical to those found in the Sex Temple in London. They are quite unique and must have been shipped from here, and this proves a link between this sect and the Institute, which is the private hospital of Dr. Guy Jacks.
This product is primarily...
Yeah. Made up of ground up my little
book
pony.
Appears to be an inventory ledger. However, it is in code, and I don't have the time to properly decipher it. I see Dr. Guy Jacks' signature at the bottom of each page. Interesting. This book must detail his shipments to England.
Wait, what? Grasshopper Company, Import and Export Zurich. Dear Mr. Guy Jacks, my secretary has informed me that you have suspended further shipments of your order for some of our products. This is quite disturbing, since you are well aware that the significant liberties were taken with the laws of this country in order to acquire these goods on your behalf. You're just writing that. You should know that the quantity of goods stored in my warehouse is considerable and was imported in anticipation of your stated needs. Taking into account the potential danger which retaining these goods in my warehouse represents, I have lowered their price 2 times over in an effort to dispose of them. I trust you understand the discovery of these substances in my warehouses by the local authorities would lead to the undesirable necessity of having to explain myself, and it would prove most difficult to conceal their intended destination, which would be your establishment. Best regards, F. Schnitzer. I signed my name slightly less italicized than all of my other writing. Guy Jacks, not 100% not evil.
Jajax.
Jajax. Good old Jajax. I can touch the nurse's...
This letter is dated 2 weeks ago.
Touch the button. Drunk, apparently. Took a second. Take the remaining stones and convert them to cash, then buy back the rest of the goods as Schnitzer asked. I want all this to be settled before my departure.
This is a letter from Guy Jacks, as this is clearly his signature. I don't understand. Stones? What stones could he mean?
I'm guessing jewels. Mr. Schnitzel. Okay. Oh, the meal dish.
Now it can't be used for anything.
It can be used as a container for the potash that you were looking for. Fine, ignore me. Mix things together. See what happens. Why do we have an anvil? Form this into a useful container. We also have this doll for some reason. Still have the hairpiece. Okay, well, I thought I was being reasonable. Every time in this game I go, oh yes, I know the solution. It's obvious now. Turns out that's not the solution. Which I hope says more about the game than me. Anvil is for the Roger Rabbit shenanigans. Right. Explore a little bit more upstairs. If we can get there. We like... Okay, yeah, we can teleport a little bit. That saves me a little bit of time. You didn't want to go there, did you? But you can go through here, and we never did. I have not seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I have heard it's good. And it has Christopher Lloyd in it, and he's always good value.
Nurse, make him stop. He must stop that.
What is the problem, madam?
Bauer must stop at once. The birds have not been fed for 2 days. Bauer must have taken the seed.
I want them to fly. Fly out, fly out. When they fly, birds will be everywhere, and all the men in white will run all around. Run, run everywhere. Yes, fly, little men, after the birds. Run here, run there, run everywhere, men in white. Run, run, run. See me, the men in white. Chase the little birds far, far away from here. Then I will go where I like. Go here, go there, go everywhere.
Extraordinary. These are all bird variants that can speak.
Sigh.
Closed. Tight.
Excuse me, sir. No.
Is that the Dart of the Gardens?
Yes, it is. It is the Dart of the Gardens.
Now my smock will not help me. I must avoid being noticed.
Okay. Oh, I know this one. It's Sher, right? Sherlock. Do I have anything? Hit him with an anvil. Do you want a doll? Like dolls? Nope. Like an anvils. I'm not trying anything else. I don't want to hear that laugh again. Where was the guy? Is he there? This is where it came from, right? Okay.
Closed. Tight.
You must have. It's in the quote command. The quote command never lies.
The doors are locked.
Correct? Yeah, why would the quote bot lie? Oh, he's there, I see.
I must be careful to...
Okay, I'll run all the way back. Unless there's shortcut. There is. Stained glass windows are nice. This is not an unpleasant place. Oh, we're at the behind reception. I'll try opening the door. Oh yeah, I have keys. I forgot I had keys because I picked them up and immediately was told that I shouldn't be opening things. I was like, I don't want to go there. What are you talking about, you bloody idiot? Anyway, let's open this lock with a spoon.
Closed. Tight.
Okay, that's a no. Were there doors downstairs? There were.
The lock on this door is broken.
There was one at the end of here. Run, please. Okay, there we are. Berta. Berta, you look great.
I must be careful to...
Where's Xhalhu?
I don't know. We lost.
I should find a way to get...
Do I need more syringes? I need the smoke, right? He's with Gigamax, yeah. Okay, so I can't do this until I have smoke. But I need to find a container in which to do it first. Can I release the birds? I haven't tried, really. I'm trying a second. There's another door around here, although that's probably going to lead to the people who are upset with me. Oh.
Excuse me, miss.
Go away, you swine! Leave, or I'll make you bleed!
Well, that's not very nice. Would you like a doll?
I cannot do this.
Blood.
Blood. Can I want a clean delivery of this.
I cannot do this.
Perfect. That will be useful.
Closed, tight. Closed, tight.
No.
The trapdoor is stuck.
Do you want a wig?
Where are you hiding? Where are you? Don't leave me all alone. Hide. Oh.
I cannot do this.
Is Heidi the doll? Have I found Becca's cell yet? I think that's where the guards are, right? It will be faster to teleport to the end of this corridor. Yeah. Run! Yeah, that was Berta. So if we trigger the cutscene again. No, apparently not. Oh, Becca. Oh, I can just get here. Okay, the warning was pointless. Hi.
Who are you? You are not the nurse. Give them to me. I beg you.
What do you need?
Small pink crystals, please. In the laboratory.
Fine. I don't know.
Here is your medicine. Now, please,
medicine.
if I could just ask you a few questions.
They must be dissolved in water.
Water?
Yes. There is some in the garden.
Okay. Up we go. So that's meth. Wet meth. Becca's medicine. Teleport to Becca.
Quickly! It's...
Here it is, my friend.
It's a cowboy.
You must tell me where.
Make the male nurse leave, and I will tell you anything you want.
All right.
More
Where's the key to the aviary?
The mad girl. Bring her doll to her. She knows.
It's almost as if I tried that already.
I should find a way to get rid of the nurses so I may quiet...
Hey, Gerda. Should we try this again? Oh, it turns out I can do it.
Look who is here to see you, miss.
Heidi! Heidi! You are here! The bad men took you away.
Back of the head.
But you came back.
Heidi told me she wanted to come back to you. She also told me that you know how to free the kind birds from their cage.
Bad men took Heidi away. They said I was a bad girl because I cut off the head of that nasty brute. But he started it. He was bad first.
He did terrible things, this bad man?
It's not quite Silent Hill 2, is it?
Oh, yes. He came in the night for us. He took Heidi and I to his room, near the birds. And he was very, very nasty with me.
Game, you do not have...
He had the key to the
writing
bird's
skill.
house and said if I wasn't a good girl, he would send them away. I didn't like that, because Heidi loves the birds.
So, my child, the key to the birdhouse is upstairs in his room?
Yes, it's there. Now the lady lives there, but I am not allowed to see the birds anymore.
You don't have the qualifications.
Thank you very much.
What is that, Heidi? Oh, you want to thank the gentleman. And you have a present for him. What a sweet girl you are. Oh, I agree. Heidi wants to thank you and says to tell you a secret. When I cut the bad man's head,
the spooky,
she didn't want him to ever come back. So she hid the key in her belly.
We are in your debt, young lady, and our humble thanks to you, Heidi.
Heidi, child of the mountains.
Anyway, let's forget that happened. Key. Was this the key for the birds?
Closed. Tight.
That was the key for the room. Uh, 180-degree roll. Come on, game. Let's not think about that. Caroline Muller. A loom?
Fraulein Muller does not seem particularly gifted. Truly, art in the blood can take the strangest forms.
Why are we being rude to this person? Bloody hell. Hope the next place is handled with a little more tact. Oh dear, I don't want to know what it is. Okay, we're going to steal her glasses.
A lovely piece. I must say it's the highlight of this exhibition, but I dare say it shall prove useful.
It's just stealing of eyebrows. I don't know. Dear Fraulein Muller, we're deeply sorry, but it seems we have sent you the wrong spectacles, which were actually intended for another customer. In fact, they are waiting for those lenses, and you know how difficult it is to be without spectacles. If you could be so kind as to return them, we will gladly pay you all the expenses for this regrettable mistake. Once again, please accept our most sincere apologies. Okay, so they're not her glasses.
Macrame, a healthy occupation for modern women, by Calipigi Mubala Smith Papadopoulos. And look at this, it is a signed edition.
The little dog.
This splendid macrame design is protecting the bottle.
Macrame. I always thought it was macrame, but... Large bottle in holder. I'm gonna need to go downstairs with that. Yeah, I thought it was macrame, but what else can we steal?
Macram.
Well, we know what it isn't.
This must be the key to the aviary.
Macram. Na 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 na. Macram. Screw it, it's easier to teleport. The A to the Kiwiry. Sound design is my passion.
The door to the birdcage is open. Help us.
Look at us run!
The birds have escaped! Quick, catch them!
The birds have escaped. They are clipping through the windows.
Don't panic. All the nurses will be elsewhere, as Bauer would say. While the guards are busy trying to catch the birds, I should use the opportunity to search the rest of the asylum.
There's a little waddle. The birds know state secrets? Why are we so stressed? Panic in the asylum. Hi. Hey, I've gotten rid of the people.
The attendant is gone.
Ah, I'm very glad. But you are not an attendant?
No, my good man, I am not. I arrived from London to investigate private charges of embezzlement against this establishment.
Purely financial, everything else is fine.
You came all the way from London. Why would anyone choose to come to this godforsaken place?
Say the exact same line again.
Indeed. I have just arrived from London and my reasons will soon be clear. Listen to me. I know you do not belong here. You are not mad, merely the victim of a trap that only the most expert specialists could untangle. More importantly, you are the only person here who can give me the information I require. If you could speak with me, assuming your pain has not returned, I would be in your debt.
But who are you?
Someone who could guarantee your freedom once my objectives are secured. But I have little time, and you must listen to me carefully. Did you hear the staff or other inmates speak on any suspicious activities other than the horrible mistreatment you have all suffered at the hands of the staff?
You are from English customs, then?
Yeah.
You must be interested in the arrival of illegal foreign lunatics in your country.
What makes you say this?
Well, some time ago, they removed all the foreigners from their cells, and they were never seen or heard from again. Perhaps they were shipped into your country without the usual formalities.
Illegal foreign
Those
lunatics.
foreigners, where did they come from?
I don't know exactly, because oddly, they never associated with the rest of the inmates. They arrived regularly, 1 or 2 fellows per month.
Most peculiar. Did they speak among themselves?
I could hear them trying to talk to one another, but it seemed as if they couldn't understand each other, as if each spoke a different dialect. Also, none of them seemed mad in the least. And then there was one other odd event. They were downstairs, and it was shortly before their departure. I strained to hear them, and could barely make out their conversation. This time, they all seemed to speak the same language, and what is even stranger, they seemed to be saying the same thing repeatedly.
You must rest now, but don't lose hope, as I am here to help. I am afraid I must leave you now.
If you need to know other information, you can see me when you like.
Here are my office hours. Where's the beard hair so detailed? Right. Oh, I see. It's like those two and then those two. Okay. Really weird way of doing it. Aya Hydra, Aya Dagon, Aya Kafungni. Well then. I'm gonna go back to the lab quickly. Thank you for putting me outside the lab. I have to go through the arduous task of navigating my way through it. That sounds like the beginning of a novelty horn.
This product is primarily composed of potash, which, if blended in...
Right. What container, Holmes? Spectacles container?
This product is primarily composed of...
Shut up. I've tried a can, I've tried a bottle, what do you want? Okay, back to Becca. Eva. Klassenzimmer.
Impossible.
Impossible. Well, I mean, still have keys, right?
This lock is
Your
too
king
complex
is
for
a
this
parasite, Bethany. I'll make sure you infect this family no more.
Speaking of unintelligible accents.
This lock is too complex for this tool.
Game's been dumb. The game keeps telling me I need a container for the potash. And I've tried 2 containers and neither of them were good. Who's here? Doesn't matter, apparently. Okay, well that unlocked 2 rooms that are locked. Haven't been over here. Well, I guess the guards are distracted over here now. No, that's that way. 180 roll. Did I fill the blue bottle with water? No, I have not filled the blue bottle with water. We filled the food can with water. But we got the blue bottle from a room with a key that we couldn't have gotten without the key from the guy for his meth. So, presumably we need to do this for something else? Is that for the potash? Can I get the potash now? Did it need to be added to water first? Because this game is very, very important. It is very, very big on causality. Nothing can be rearranged. Yeah, now I can fill it with potash. Because if you try and put it in a... If you try and put it in a dry bottle, it explodes. Everyone knows this.
I can't do this.
The food can... Now what?
Now it can't be used for...
Adventure games.
Now it can't be used for... Now it can't be used for... I can't do this. This product is primarily composed of...
Well, I'll go back to doing what I was doing before. I'm sure he's got to work something out before we can do this. Then you don't know, that's fine. Not on you to make the game make sense.
Following the unintentional fire caused by uninspired staff members, I made the decision to forbid access to the kitchen and dining room to all staff, other than Frau Mayer and myself. It is necessary to get this dragon to leave, so I can freely examine the kitchen. Perhaps if I can create smoke, she will go into a panic and leave, thinking there's a fire.
Dragon! Okay, now can I do it? Now he's worked that out. She was just singing. Holmes hates women. We've learned this today, which honestly is probably in character. Run. Now it works.
I must take care to measure the precise dose.
Now it works. This was pre-Scandal in Bohemia. Was it? No, it's post. This is post Reichenbach.
A scale. This won't be of any.
Oh, Holmes. Oh, hey, look, it'll be of use to you.
And there, it is done.
Great. Do we do the mixing there, I guess?
It is necessary to get this.
Makes sense, because in Scandal, Watson says Holmes disliked all women until Irene Adler. At which point he liked one. Canada under Count van het bij de ingang links van de Bebloed. Oh, I've got to measure the water as well. Bloodied. Ah, Bebluda. Got it. Yes, that makes sense.
Here's the bottle with. Now I know the exact capacity of the bottle.
Bibloid.
Bibloid. The Bibloid, everybody. Why would a dragon be scared of fire, hey, Holmes? There was nothing of use in here. Something over this table.
A truss for roast beef.
Weak scowl. How'd you get out of the room? She jumped down out the window. Hildegard, I found a bag still full of birdseed. If you must replace Birgit after my shift ends, do not forget 3 short bells, then a long one. This will send the lift back up to the doctor's office. When it arrives at the first basement, the way up will be blocked. You will have to go down to get the dishes afterwards. See you and good luck. What? 3 short bells on a long, and this will send the lift back up to the doctor's office. When it arrives at the first basement, the way up will be blocked. You will have to go down to get the dishes after. What does Ed? What? I'm sure we'll have to deal with the consequences of that letter later, but for now. Is that it? Is that all we came in here for? Also, yeah, you're right. The only way to get out of this room is through the door where the bottle is. So it's like... That's it. That's it. That's all we're here for. 3 short bells and a long one. She died. She just died. Give it a little quick save here. This is not a door I can go in. Good. Holmes is on a murder spree. Only women. And that one guy, I guess.
The door is covered in a hostile strain of starfish.
Need to go back to Becca's area. Okay, I'll check this first. Oh, this is the. Sorry, I got turned around. Becca. Hey, Hayden. Right.
Did you learn something else?
Dings. I learned about dings. Do you want glasses?
Did you learn something else?
Want a wig? I have a trust for roast beef.
Did you learn something else?
Make a sling.
Impossible. Impossible. This lock is too complex for this tool.
What? The key doesn't fit. Is that what you mean?
This lock is too complex for this tool.
Okay.
I won't be able to force my way through these doors.
Jack made more sense than Sherlock Holmes when it comes to locks. I did learn something. How do I communicate that to the guy? Big disguise. Jack, straightforward, yeah. We haven't found a bell. Too complex for the spoon? Let's try the spoon.
This lock is too complex for this tool.
Okay. Maybe that's what's meant by the game, but they also made that same line of dialogue for
this
the keys.
Lock is too
anything else around here? Staircase, apparently. Oh, wrong way. Above the gate in the lab, there was a bell there. Was there? Something over here. Didn't even see this. It's locked.
This gateway must lead to the last floor, or hell, as Maurizio calls it. Closed tight. This is meant to be used by 2 people, and here I am alone.
The door is covered in a hostile strain of
I have to create a
starfish.
system to use this lever in distance.
Anvil.
The only solution is to find a method allowing me...
Whatever. Oh, laboratory, I get it. I see no bell. Where's my prize? Is there a way in here? We never managed to get into
Closed.
Here.
Tight.
Didn't try the spoon, to
Closed,
be fair.
Tight.
No.
Closed. Tight.
However you slice it, it seems we've reached a dead end.
Fitting. Again, that's one of those sentences where the most important word is the one I don't know. Severe, I can work out. Back into? Little cart, serving cart. Where would I find one of those? Do you have one, Becca?
No, I never went there.
What?
But I know that Dr. Gygax always takes a male attendant to help move the levers.
Oh yeah, there's one there. I'll just stick that in my breast pocket.
The only solution is...
Pocket the cart while making hard eye contact with Becca. You know, you're perfectly sane. Whoop! I could definitely hook something up with the things I have, but I don't know what order the game wants me to do things.
These levers are well oiled.
Great. Good news. What? Hang on. I clicked on that and it said bunch of keys earlier. Okay. Now that works.
Impossible.
Impossible. Utterly so.
I cannot do this.
Can't do that.
Now it can't be used for anything.
No. Sure.
This is meant to be used by two people, and here I am alone. What should be done? I need something.
Wait.
I need something.
What? I had to click on a brick to do that. Okay, well, I was on the right track. I just didn't know what the game specifically wanted me to do. Now put the anvil in the thing. It is a small anvil, to be fair. Attach a piece of string to the thing. Now I can get out. Cards necessary to do that. It didn't actually show the mechanism. Until right now, we didn't actually know what the puzzle was. I was going to say, how do we get out? Well, anyway. Oh god, you want to navigate a spiral staircase? I have a hard time with bloody straightforward corridors. Dr. Gygax. Give this a save. Wolf. Hello, Wolf.
3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 5 is 10.
Pardon me, sir. Could I trouble you for some information?
Nasty, nasty cheat. I shall say nothing to you. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. I shall speak only to Professor Schwartz. He understands that I have learned all my lessons. 3 times 9 is 27.
Apparently he will speak only with this professor. Perhaps the medical files on this man Wolf will be helpful.
Perhaps. I'm not going to need those numbers. Oh dear. Don't say things like that.
This door is quite solidly built, but the lock is rudimentary. Never again will I go out on a case without a small spoon at my side, though likely Watson would envy me this valuable implement.
I'm great with numbers. I'm the best. 3 times 7 is 21. Oh, this again. Still don't really understand the rules of this, but... What if I am to understand the rules? What do I do now? What? Oh, I can put it the other way around, I see. Don't know exactly how that helps, but helps like that. Why? What? Why can't I put the 4 on the 3 or the 5? What is that? What? I thought I knew the rules to this puzzle. Apparently not. Nope. Okay, have to take that off. It's the only thing I can do. This has to go in its own place as well. Can't go anywhere else. That too. I'm going to have a choice of what to do with the 7s, 8s, and 9s. In order to get the 10 later, I would like a 9 to be free like that. Put the 1 there, 5 there. All odd numbers can't interact. 10 has to go somewhere. It can go there. 4. I want to put either on 3 or 5. Doesn't work. Can't rearrange anything I have because both stacks contain odd numbers or 10 on the outside, so... Put the 5 there. I don't know why I'd want to do that, but I can. I would love to know the rules of this puzzle. It works now. I just followed Chief's instructions and now I can put a 4 on a 5. Also, I learned some words. Like underste and bovenste. Your magic, cool. You managed to make the puzzle actually work. I'm gonna follow the instructions because I'll break it otherwise. There. Now I can put a 4 on a 3. And I did it backwards. Nope, can't put a... What is this puzzle? That is quite possibly the worst lockpicking minigame I've ever played. Anyway, bloody well.
Who could have forgotten this?
A key with a G. Much to look at.
These are the tools of a butcher.
Don't know about you, Holmes, but I don't think I've ever seen butchers use wood axes and, like, two-person saws. Yeah, Bioshock has better lockpicking than this, exactly.
The sawdust on this soil was recently disturbed. Someone was searching for something here.
You can only put one number in the top and bottom things. Why? Is there any indication that that was the case?
This well must empty directly into an underground river.
Must it now?
My God, there is a body inside. I'm glad I spared Watson this horror. This place conceals deeds far more sinister than the mere traffic in dangerous goods.
The slavery? Kidnap? Murder? None of that sunk in yet? Shocking music! Corpse music! The other ones, you can only put the numbers if they're in numerical order with each other. I got that! I just thought that was the rule for all of them. Distressed organ noise. But we got a key. Yeah, there was no indication for this. Well-made puzzles. Let's hope that was the last one. I'm fine with if they told me that logic, I would sit here and work it out. I like logic puzzles like that. That's fine. But with a logic puzzle, the rules need to be clear. Ding. Dr. Gygar. You begin with G. Sorry, Gygax. Gyjax. Basement Gyjax. Where's your head?
The Worship of Ghouls by Count Derlet. I do not think this book would give the reader pleasant dreams if reserved for bedtime reading. I don't know what this Gyjax studied, but judging by his office and what I saw before, he is more dangerous than any of his patients.
He studied phrenology. Palpitate my way. Zenaida, Zuthberg, Verkan, Yatska, Wolf.
This man seems to suffer from every possible mental affliction. Judging by the date of his admission, he must be one of the oldest patients here. The former hospital director researched his case and mentions Wolf's professor. Apparently, he was the only person of influence with the poor fellow. There is even a portrait of the late professor included in with the reports.
Does that person have glasses and a wig? I want a beard, okay. 5 is 52. Professor A.H.R. Schwartz. Mal's dad. Every possible mental affliction known in the 1880s. Including wandering womb syndrome.
So this is Professor Schwartz.
It is. Do we have to, like...
I don't know what this guy...
No. But we might have to use the head as a little testing ground. He's got all of them. All the illnesses. Greedy. He's the sacrificial lamb. He takes them so no one else needs them. Complications. Big delay, but goods will be ready on time. Need money because no more stones. It's from New Orleans.
A cable from New Orleans sent in the last few weeks.
Going to America?
If the shipment of these goods from New Orleans relies upon a transfer of funds from Europe, it is possible the actual exchange won't take place for a few weeks. There may still be time to intervene.
Time to intervene. Intervene.
There's a small label that says classroom.
Classroom. Wilhelm Berger's letter to Dr. Gygax. Dear Sir, first of all, I'd like to thank you for selecting our bank in order to handle your transactions and account. The jewelers we contracted have made several offers which generously exceed our experts' estimate of the value of your goods. They also provide solid financial guarantees to back their bids. Full stop, space, full stop. The discretion of our associates is, as you know, proverbial, and nothing other than this document will reveal the true nature and extent of your transactions. Here is an accounting for each gem, and the total sums collected on your behalf less our commission. You will find that the monies have been deposited in your account. Monies always sounds silly. Anyway, for your disposition, jewel 7 carat 400 sfr, stylus 8 carat 500 sfr, jewel 12 carat 900 sfr, etc., etc. Sincerely yours, Wilhelm Beugen.
Closed tight.
But what of a key? There's classroom, but it's worth a try.
Closed tight.
I don't trust this game.
It won't open.
Closed tight.
Won't open.
Closed tight.
I'm gonna have to go through this and get all the voice lines on. Gotta be added. Gotta be added.
I haven't examined
Is that
everything
the door
yet.
to the gardens?
I haven't examined everything yet.
What? Okay, he wants to make sure I haven't missed anything before I progress the story. At the door to the garden. I haven't examined everything yet. Yes.
I'm nothing but a craven.
Lovely. That man also has Craven's disease.
I haven't examined everything yet.
Haven't examined everything yet. You mean in this room? Oops, wrong button.
Closed tight.
Crowbar and open. I was not expecting that to work. Letters found in Dr. Gyjax's office. They originated from various Swiss banks and show that during these last months, the doctor completed several sales of precious stones. Each transaction was for a great amount. He must have a real treasure. These letters also reveal funds were transferred to a specific bank accounts in London and New Orleans.
Unbelievable. These letters are from various Swiss banks and show that the doctor made several sales of precious stones over these last months, and each time a higher profit. He must have access to a real treasure. I see numerous transfers were made to an account holder in the Bank of London and another in a bank here in New Orleans. I must take note of these transactions.
Did he say here in New Orleans? Here in New Orleans, Switzerland. Well, there might be a New Orleans.
I haven't examined everything
I
yet.
have not examined everything yet. Is there much of this part of the game left to go, or shall we stop here? Is there more to check? Oh, there's more to check in here. Okay. Professor Gyjax, sorry. After reading your letter, I understand that the risk of exposure by my master is great. I believe that even if we employed hair pieces, heavy top coats, and generous tips, nothing would slip him safely past this country's custom officials. As the great day draws near, my master's behaviour will become more uncontrollable, and our plans should not risk ruin due to unwanted attention. So I ask you to keep a light, my master, close at hand. Okay. He will enlighten you when the darkness returns to cover this place. Echoes from 5 New Orleans tell me people there need more means. Make sure they have what they need, so their deliveries to you are not overly delayed. I hope to congratulate you on the quality of your work when I receive your package, until he accepts you among his.
Hold on. There is an oily stain on this letter. It smells of iodine.
Still
Interesting.
a lot of Switzerland left to go. Okay, well, let's see if we can open this, and then leave it there.
I haven't examined everything yet.
We haven't examined everything yet, and we will continue examining everything next time. There's more to examine, everyone. I hope you look forward to it. Next time! Oh boy, I forgot about old adventure games. There's no excuse, though, for giving me that bloody lock-picking game and not telling me the actual rules of it. This one's a doozy. Oh, this got remade. This is the remastered version. Oh, there's an escape section coming. Oh, joy. Just the best. Anyway, thank you for helping me practice Dutch, at least. Managed to understand more than I thought I would. Thank you. Well, I guess we continue this tomorrow. Look forward to that. This is an accurate depiction of my mental state when playing it. A great understanding all of that. Hold it down. Yeah, thank you. But yes, we will continue this tomorrow. For better or worse, we will continue this tomorrow. See where it goes. I'm enjoying it because it's just so bizarre. And I'm glad I have friends here with walkthroughs. Yeah. I'm reconsidering what game we're going to play next. Because it feels like I'm just going to play 3 very similar games back to back. Maybe we'll swap it up. Maybe the next one will be different, and then we'll do the one I was going to play next last. Just so we have a break from these sorts of old third-person janky. I mean, this is a point and click. The last one was an action game, so I guess they are different. I don't know. They induce in me the same feverish confusion. Oh, my chat's not updating now, thanks. Anyway, yes, and I'll try tomorrow's stream. I'll try doing it at 30 frames per second again to see if hopefully it helps people's internet issues. Although I think Twitch has just been playing up recently, so this one's surprisingly more problematic, I know. I can absolutely guarantee you that one of the games I'm going to play in spooky season isn't problematic. Well, I can't guarantee it, but I'd be very surprised if it was. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see what we play next. And, yee. We'll see more of this game next time. Tomorrow. Tomorrow next time. I am now going to lay down in a darkened room with my eyes closed. To deal with the consequences of playing games like this. We did get some spooks today, though. Spooks, quote unquote. We got, like, legs and blood and tentacle, eels coming out of bodies. It's actually properly legitimately spooky season, so slap lekker. Yeah. Yeah. How do you say you two? Okia? You oak? Some Cthulhu, yeah. Yeah, oak, okay. Yeah. Let's specify. Veltorusta, precisely. Yes, have a lovely time, everybody. Look after yourselves. We'll be back for this tomorrow, etc., etc. I'm gonna rest and then try and do things because brain. Hey, look, Miss, he's a detective. You want to play this game? First Miss stream is a detective, the Sherlock Holmes games. I will gift Miss some Sherlock Holmes games to play on stream. Anyway, Veltorusta, Alamal, I don't know. Absolutely not. Have a lovely time, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Bye, 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 bye.